Oh, I need my Miller. Past couple beer reviews have been very sauced, been very buzzed, been very drunk. Anyhow, how are you? It's Beer Drink with another no cap craft beer review. A lot of people been asking why no cap? Why'd you change the beer reviews to just Beer Drink Shawty beer review? It's Beer Drink for one, okay? For two, no cap, because I'll take a hype beer and wipe my ass with it. Anyhow, today I'm actually reviewing a beer that I've had 2 or 3 or 4. I've had many of them, but they come out with different volumes of their beer. Wild Leap Brewing Company, Alpha Abstraction, Double IPA. This is the volume 6. Let's go ahead and say a little bit about it. Alpha Abstraction volume 6 is a juicy double dry hop IPA with Lotus Hops. This is the 6th edition of the series with a varied hop profile in each volume. What Wild Leap is doing with this collection of beers is they're taking different types of hops each volume, and pretty much they're hopping it differently. This one right here, like they said, is a Lotus hop. You definitely I'm looking at it being a very floral beer, but my thing is I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm looking at it because I've already had one. We bought a 6-pack the other day at Total Wine. This shit is selling out like fucking Kanye West tickets in Chicago. This is definitely a hot commodity when it comes to the craft beer industry. Brewed out of LeGrange, Georgia, Wild Leap Brewing Company are definitely making waves in craft beer, period. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this beer review. Very hazy, and I'm not sure if you can see that from the pour, from the can. You can tell that this is a hazy ass beer. Go a little bit more aggressive, right down the middle, like who? Bill Alfonso. Ever heard of him? If you're a fan of professional wrestling, but a real fan of professional wrestling fan, you know of ECW. Right down the middle. Shout out Sabu and Rob Van Dam. This is a very hazy, cloudy beer. You can't see through it. Looks a lot like freshly squeezed orange juice. About a pinky's worth of head produced. Kind of creamy head. I'll put it this way. It's on the brink of being creamy. It's on the brink because it's dissipating. It's not oily creamy because there are a lot of head that a lot of people, and even me, that's the reason why I just had to make that differentiation. Like a lot of time when I say a creamy head, a lot of times it's an oily head, the kind of head that dissipates from the outside, and it's just gonna be an island of fucking suds in the middle of it, and that shit looks disgusting. Like it's eliminating at the same rate across the glass. Definitely a fresh beer because from my knowledge, these shits were just canned about a week ago. Stankity fruit. Not sure if it's mango. I'm not sure if it's pineapple, but it could be either of the two. Stankity fruit, very stankity flavor. I'm pretty sure that this right here is gonna be a kind of a medium mouthfeel. It's gonna as soon as you get it down there, you're gonna have to smack a bit. Doesn't say what it's brewed with on the can, but if I could go with anything, I would say truthfully, mango, maybe mandarin orange. Truthfully, Wild Leap is from here in Georgia. I wouldn't doubt if they fucking threw a peach in that bitch, a Georgia peach. Anyhow, let's go ahead and put this shit to the head. A slight tang, not bitter. It's bitter almost as it goes down, but that shit goes away like a motherfucker. Very juicy India Pale Ale this is right here. The colder this beer is, the better, because of how juicy it is. Like you really get a refreshing juiciness from it. If I were a betting man, if I were to stick my finger in this beer and put it to the thumb and let it sit for 2 minutes, I may not be able to pull them apart. It's like on some Gorilla Glue shit. It's on this Gorilla shit. I have nothing else to say really about it. Very fresh tasting India Pale Ale from Wild Leap Brewing Company. I think it is mango. I'm going with mango. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm rolling the dice and saying it's mandarin orange, mango. Of course, you got your Lotus hop. 8% alcohol by volume this beer is, by the way. Thumbnail. Wild Leap Brewing Company, they have yet to let me down. Everything that they do is gold. Like, it's crazy. Like, the king of Georgia beer and the king of, truthfully, in my opinion, craft beer, Sweetwater, Wild Leaf Brewing Company is on y'all's ass. They're on the way up. They're definitely on the way up. This is a good damn India Pale Ale. On a scale of 0 to 5, I would rate Wild Leap's Alpha Abstraction Volume 6 double IPA brewed with Lotus Hops. I'm going to rate this a 5 out of 5. This is a 5 out of 5 beer. For it to be 8% alcohol by volume, you definitely don't taste any booziness. Like, it's very smooth. I'm not going to say this is a crisp beer. It's very juicy. It's very drinkable, but it's one of those to where, to be totally honest, after about 3 or 4 of these, I could feel my stomach getting heavy. I'm pretty sure I could feel my stomach. Medium mouthfeel, somewhat heavy for an India Pale Ale, but it's so much of a drinkable IPA. It's so non-bitter, juicy, refreshing. You'll throw back 2 of them, and then after that, you'll be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna save the rest of I'm gonna save the other 4 for tomorrow. Once again, this is Beer Drink Shawty. Oops, my bad. My name is it's Beer Drink. I hope you all enjoyed this beer review. Cheers. I got a candiness right there. Now get on out of here.